welcome back to Costumes and a Cuppa. We hope you had a wonderful Christmas break and a Happy New Year, of course.
Happy New Year.
If you haven't watched us before and tuned in, this is where we show you a preview of all of our costumes. This week we are focusing on our 2025 collection. We've got some of our favourites in here today, haven't we?
We do, yes.
We've got a real range to show you. So this just gives you ideas for your upcoming show. You get to see them in person, not just on the website. So yeah, we're really excited to show you that today.
Absolutely. Speaking of upcoming shows, we just want to tell you all about our showroom service. So some of you might be aware of this one. Some of you might be thinking, but I can't come down to Devon. Well, we actually offer them virtually as well as in person. So if you do want to come and see us in person, brilliant. We'll pop you up in a night in a hotel locally and treat you to the day. If that's not convenient for you, then you can come and see us virtually. As you can see on the video there, we had the lovely Lynn join us yesterday with Kate, our showroom manager. We take you through options for your shows. So if you've got themes and you're stuck, or you just want some new and fresh ideas, we can take you through all of our samples. As you can see, it is bursting to the seams in that room with all of our options. It's amazing. We have so many costumes available, and we often bring ideas out and customers go, I would never have thought of that. And it's a real kind of different twist. We love costuming your shows. We would love to see you. We'd love to meet with you. And you get the added bonus of 10% discount on your order as well. So you can't go wrong at all. Usually takes about 2 hours, depending on how many things you want to see. So even if it's one costume or 100, we'd love to see you. We're going to pop into the comments at the end of this video the link to book a showroom visit, because you can now book online. It's a really busy time coming up for us with spring and summer shows on the horizon. So make sure you get booked to make sure you get your slot.
Yes, fantastic. So first of all, this week, I'm going to show you this absolutely stunning tutu.
It's my favourite colour.
Now it's a velour, yes, this is your, and what do you always say? It's the colour of the season.
Colour of the season.
So it's beautiful burgundy velour tutu. Multiple layers of tools there, so you get a lovely stiffness of that one there, and the lovely embellishment around here as well. This is absolutely perfect for if you do festivals, competitions, of course, if you need, for all your shows. But I just really see kind of festivals and competitions for this. Yeah, real standout. And again, when you've got multiple people on stage in this, I just think it's just so eye-catching. Yeah. And again, high back there as well, so covers any undergarments, and high at the front as well, so perfect for your seniors. But yeah, that one kind of just speaks for itself, doesn't it, of how gorgeous that one really is.
That real kind of deep jewel colour, so if you're doing a jewel theme or Romeo Juliet, something with a bit of regalness.
So regal. And
you can pop it with a little, we've got a gold tiara here that just matches in perfectly with the applique on there.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Lovely.
Then we've got a character costume. I love this. It's so much fun. It's really different from anything else that we've kind of done in recent years. It's got so much oomph to it. I see Nancy, I see Papa, I see that kind of vibe. Big swishing skirt, kind of really going for it. I love it. If you've got something like Les Mis or any of those lovely musicals that have got those kind of real strong female numbers.
Yeah, and it's really hard, isn't it, sometimes? When you've got peasants, you don't just want sometimes like a t-shirt or a suit or just a dull dress. This has got that something a little bit special, hasn't it? Slightly glitzy.
Skirtography.
I think.
And I've made the tiara go. There we go. That's the skirtography. You could also do like a bit of a pirate thing with this. So if you've got a Pirates of the Caribbean and you're looking something for your female dancers, this would be a fantastic option as well. It's got adjustable straps. First time of the year. We love an adjustable strap. It's so great for your sizing. Nice high back. So again, you're covering anything underneath, which we know is really important. So yeah, just got a lovely bit of embellishment, a lovely bit of character, and you can really see it for like song and dance, musical theatre. It's just fantastic.
And that skirt as well, isn't it? The light, when the stage light's on that, I don't know if you can see it, really picks up kind of almost like a shiny feel, isn't it, as well?
Definitely. So much fun.
Okay, so as Kat was saying at the start, lots of you have got spring shows coming up, especially Easter time. Yeah. And you're like, oh, what can we do with our little ones? Well, obviously a popular theme would be chicks, wouldn't it, around Easter? So we have got the perfect costume for that, haven't we?
We do.
So here we go. We've got this lovely tutu. And again, this is so light, this net.
Yeah.
Just great for the little ones jumping around and just obviously super, super cute.
Yeah.
You can wear these little cuffs how you like, off the shoulder, or of course you can cover them there. So you've got two different looks.
Yeah.
I just love the colour pairing as well, you know, because obviously it could just be a pretty ballet cute number, but then you can make it a chick. And the way we're going to make it a chick cat is...
Feathers.
Feathers!
So we've got a couple of little feathery options. So if you wanted something simple that can just pop into a bun, you've got that one there. Great for quick changes if they're going into kind of a modern or a tap number afterwards. Or we've got the little kind of pancake yellow bases with the white feathers on top. That's got a clip in there, so it'll stay nice and firm on the side of the head.
And then obviously if they're very, very tiny and you're thinking, oh, what can we do with our hands? We always talk about this, don't we? A watering can, absolutely perfect. And it matches the costume, lovely. We've got all of these online to take a look.
That could almost be Son has got his hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's perfect
like
for
another
that.
summery theme.
Yeah, weather themed, everything.
Definitely.
There we
Gorgeous.
go.
We're all about themes today. Going on to this fabulous circus number. This, when we popped it on our model for our photo shoot, she had so much fun in this because we were like, let's do some funky positions, let's be a little bit quirky. I always think the mix of the kind of harlequin print and the black and white stripy print is so cool.
Yes.
There's a bit of quirkiness to this, as I say.
So many styles for that.
Clowns, jesters, any of those kind of circusy, quirky themes. And I think the black and the purple almost adds a bit of an edge.
Yes,
so if you wanted it to be a little bit spooky, maybe a Halloween number, this would be great. It's got a really short, fluffy skirt. So if you wanted to do it with a bit of acro, so with some kind of contortion moves, the skirt wouldn't be too disruptive. It's not going to get caught as they stand up off the floor. You've got the attached kind of fluffy collar going outwards there, a little clip at the back just to make sure everything stays nice and upright by the neck, tiny little keyhole at the back, and then the print there. Now, if you wanted to go really kind of patterny quirky, we do the Harlequin tights, which again have the Harlequin diamonds and the stripes on there.
Matches perfectly.
So if you were doing some kind of circus quirky contortion, that would be really cool because it's going to add a lot of pattern, which I think would be really amazing. We also do, and I'd like Becca to do a demonstration. Oh, no. we do the ribbons. So if you wanted something like, I know sometimes in kind of the middle of the number where you want kind of that bit of a climax, you could have them all with either the purple matches perfectly with the print, but you could have them all with different colours and really kind of oomph that number.
Matches
so that
the theme perfectly, doesn't it?
It does, absolutely.
Yeah. Lovely. So we have got this gorgeous romantic tutu here. Now this is slightly more unusual, isn't it, than our classic romantics, which again, that's why we're adding it to the collection. It's something different again. It's brilliant. The green colour obviously is so popular at the moment. We've had it highly requested. And of course, what's everyone talking about? Wicked as well.
Yeah.
So, you know,
ties in
that colour ties in nicely there. It's great if you've got more of a villager theme, great for point numbers, your older students, lovely velour back. There's just so many details to this piece. You've got the obviously puffy sleeves here, the lovely velour finish on there.
Yeah, so that's going to be really nice and soft on their arms, isn't it?
Very
it's
soft.
not going to be like a grabby elastic.
And then the ruching here just adds another dimension as well.
Yeah,
so great for your kind of storytelling ballets.
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, just so many options. But I definitely see a point number for that one. That's how I vision that one.
It's stunning. Changing it up to a lyrical piece here. So we've got this gorgeous deep, I'm going to call it Cadbury's purple. It's that kind of classic chocolate box purple. In the bodice here, it is completely sequined. You've got silver sequins in there and purple sequins there on a purple background. So you're going to get a bit of depth to, and that silver's really going to pop when it's underneath the lights. And what I love about this one is the back. So it's a really open back with kind of a star-shaped crisscross strap on the back. I think that's so mature, so elegant. I think the whole costume kind of it's regal again. It's
Very
just
regal.
that lovely kind of classic lyrical.
A classic showstopper though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like we were saying at the start, competitions, festivals, that would be fantastic, wouldn't
Definitely, just gorgeous. I see like pure imagination.
it? Yeah.
A bit of an
chocolate
older. It's a high-low skirt, so it's slightly lower at the bottom, which is going to add lots and lots of flow as they're turning, as they're leaping. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, look at that sparkle. Okay, so contemporary, we know lots of teachers like a more simplicity approach to contemporary, with those darker themes and just sometimes just contemporary in general. So we have got this lovely grey contemporary costume. It's a two-piece, and again, it's different to what we have to currently offer. It's, you know, no shimmer, and sometimes simple is the best, isn't it?
Yes.
With certain numbers. So it's a two-piece. So you can of course wear it as a leotard by itself, or you've got this wonderful belted, well, it's a piece of elastic with the skirt attached there as well. So you can have two looks. Again, I love mesh arms because it elongates the dancer's arms.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can just imagine lots of kind of serious themes with that.
Something a bit more poignant that you don't want to be in your face sparkle. You want to handle a bit more delicately.
But nothing too serious because it's got the floaty skirt. It's still within, you know, contemporary style there as well. So a great balance for those that are in between serious, but you don't want, you know, subtle sparkle or anything like that. A nice in between one.
Going on to a 60s theme for you. So again, we've got this gorgeous purple colour, which is what we get asked for. Like, I think green and purple are probably our most requested colours. So this gorgeous deep purple colour, you've got 2 rows of sequins going down the front there. And then on the back, you've got a keyhole and then just a really nice, simple stretch lycra back. And then a long mesh sleeve, which has got a little bit of a flare on the end and then a big block of sequins there as well.
Yes.
So it's really got that 60s, Austin Powers, any of those
moves,
kinds
isn't it?
of...
It's just, yeah,
it's got a little bit of kind of, it's not flared, but it kind of slightly goes outwards at the bottom, which means as they're twisting, as they're doing any of those kind of hip flicky moves, it's going to go with them.
Yeah.
We do sell hairbands as well, so I picked out our white one, which has got kind of a iridescent kind of
sparkle,
glitter to it, so it's going to pick up under the light. So if you wanted a hair accessory that really kind of ties in, these are really simple. So if they've got quick changes, it's pop it in, pop it out, kind of happens.
Nice big ponytail, sorted.
And it ties into that 60s theme really, really well.
Lovely. We also do some fantastic sparkly leotards as well, metallic, sorry, not sparkly, in that exact same purple. So if you wanted that underneath, you can as well.
Pop something underneath.
So we have another contemporary option here, and look how striking this is. Oh, it's amazing. Brilliant for contemporary and acro as well.
Fantastic for acro.
A bit random, but I've had a few customers recently, at least 2, that have asked for lizards. So I just think this is absolutely
brilliant
perfect
lizard costume.
for anything, you know, if you're doing any reptiles, any kind of jungle theme, and you think, oh, what can we add? I don't know, you might want a lizard or some form of reptile.
Yeah.
This is absolutely perfect. Lovely pattern there, you know, the triangles and the sparkle. It's just a lot going on, but it's just all in the one place, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you've got the plain mesh sleeves here, which I think just makes the bodice pop even more.
Yeah, definitely.
Got the wonderful finger loops, and as I said on the previous costume, love a mesh sleeve because it elongates, and especially with your finger loops as well. Yeah, so this would be fantastic for your all ages acro, but if you're doing a big number and you've got kind of 2 classes and you want to if you want, I can't say that, either class, this is a perfect way because you can have this one first and then
this one. So this has got the same print on there, so it's that real geometric kind of teal turquoise print. They tie in together enough, but they also add a different pop. And I think the black really helps the turquoise pop on that one as well. So they complement each other really, really well. This one's got a high neck, so it's like almost got a polo neck feel. It's got mesh and then 1 long sleeve and 1 short sleeve. Then you've got 1 long leg and 1 short leg. It's the Taylor Swift reputation effect.
Always has to add Taylor in there.
Yes. So the 1 long leg is mesh. So there is a kind of little see-through-y tint to that one, but it is on a leotard base, so you're covering everything. You've got the waistband there, which breaks it up nicely, and then a keyhole on the back, and then the lycra comes in nice and high so you can put support underneath if they need to. But yeah, a huge acro, impactful, kind of
contemporary.
Massive number I can see with these two costumes. Younger students, older students, they tie in really nicely together.
Okay. There we go, and I believe our final one for today, another contemporary one, this gorgeous two-piece here. Now, you just can't go wrong with this, can you? Everybody loves, you know, a skirt, the way it moves, leaps, the mesh again, you've got the keyhole at the back and the keyhole at the front. So, you know, again, simplicity, but that beautiful mesh skirt there, and the way it's got the slits either side, if I can just show you that here.
So it's 4 kind of pieces of mesh fabric.
Which just means as they're dancing, nothing's going to get caught, no legs are going to be covered. It's the best of both worlds with that one there.
Definitely. The skirt we also sell separately as well. So you can buy it with the top and the skirt. Or you can buy the skirt separately. So if you've got something like a prize giving or a smaller showcase where you're like, we want a costume but we don't want it to be huge, you could add the skirt over kind of their existing leotard that they wear for class, and you've really kind of costumed something that's a little bit more
And then
simple.
a few months later you could then add the top, can't you? So you can add to it, so it's fantastic.
Definitely. Awesome.
Lovely.
Fantastic.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. If you have got an upcoming show, please enter our online competition online, and you can have a chance to enter your show date there and win a prize. So yes, thank you so much, and I wish you very best 2025.
Yes, and just to remind you, all of these costumes are available to purchase now.
Woo!
They are going on back order at the moment, and they are due into us at the end of the month. So if you want to make sure that you've got your costumes, we really recommend that you get online or you call customer services and get them ordered now, ready for your upcoming spring shows.
Amazing. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week, everybody.
Bye.